Alright guys, so welcome to the channel. What this first video is going to be about is just telling you guys what the channel is going to be like a little bit, and I have a new firearm to show you guys today as well. So this channel, it's going to be a show and tell gun channel. That's what I enjoy on YouTube, so I figure other people might like it as well, and I don't see a whole lot of people doing it either. Most people are doing comparison videos, just unboxing videos, shooting videos, whatever. I just like seeing the guns and people tell me what they like about it, and maybe a little bit of how they use the guns too. So that's what we're going to do here on this channel. This one's kind of sort of unboxing video, but not really, and you'll see what I mean here in just a second. So let's jump right into it. What you came here to see. This is my newest purchase, and it is, I don't know if you can see it or not, it is the Glock 29 Gen 5. So I know a lot of people are diehard 9mm guys, and most of the pistols I have are also chambered in 9mm, but the 10mm is such an awesome round, and it's got a lot of traction even here in the last couple of years. I don't know if you have to show if this thing is clear or not, but everybody does it on YouTube. Trying to look through the camera and do stuff is really strange to me because I've never done that before. So that's why I fumbled looking at that slide back right there. But there we go. So Glock 29, 10mm, Gen 5, the newest iteration of it. No, it doesn't have an optic. I have gone with optics, but honestly, I'm not a real big optic guy. I am going to replace these sights. I can't stand Glock sights. I don't think anybody can. Maybe I'll do another video about the other sights that I get for it eventually too. So in the box, you get your 3 mags total. Glock gives you the crappy little lock, a brush, which is decent, 2 back straps. Glock used to give you 4, but they're going a little bit cheaper, it seems like, on that. So you get 2 now. Let's get that out of the way. We'll focus on the firearm, probably what you really want to see. This Glock 29, we'll see if we can do some zooming in too. What I like about the Glock 29, I love the size of the gun. If you know Glocks, this one's kind of in its own little, it's kind of its own thing. It's not really the size of a 19. It's not really the size of a 26 either. It's kind of in between. I think most people think this is the same size as the 26, 27. Sorry guys, I'll get better at zooming in and out, or not doing it at all eventually, I'd say. A lot of people think this is the exact same size as the Glock 26, 27. It is not. The slide length in the barrel is closer to the length of a Glock 19. And the grip, the frame itself, is closer to the size of a 26. So it's kind of in between. And if you're one of these guys that are always crying, wanting a 26L, so a 26 with a little bit longer of a sliding barrel, this is kind of it. I mean, it's not chambered 9mm, but this is kind of it right here. So I love those dimensions. I'm a big fan of the 19, but I like this shorter grip to help with concealment as well. So it's just a great little gun. Obviously chambered in 10mm. That has become my favorite round. You know, 10mm, it's probably not the round I'm going to compete with at a match on the weekends. It's probably not the round I'm going to go through and burn 500 rounds at the range. But it's something I can practice with pretty consistently. It's about the same cost as 45 ACP if you're a 45 guy. There's just a few pennies difference right now from everything I'm seeing on AmmoSeek and other places as far as price is. So it's really not that expensive outside of, you know, 22 long rifle and 9mm, 380. 10mm is just as the next cheapest, like number 3 or 4 on the list there. So it's definitely not unreasonable for the price. It's going to be more than 9mm or those others that I mentioned, but you know, it's pretty reasonable. And 10mm just packs such a great punch. It's the most readily available powerful semi-automatic round that you're going to get. People can, you know, people have a lot to say about numbers, foot-pounds, velocity, all that stuff. I'm not going to super dive into that either, but 10mm, it's going to be more powerful than most, you know, comparing apples to apples if you're doing full metal jackets or hollow points or whatever. It's going to be more powerful than your 9mm, than your 40, than your 45 ACP. It's just a great little gun. It's not so much that you can't carry it around town, but it's a great gun if you're out in the woods. It can help with anything. Two-legged or four-legged, you're probably going to be all right with a 10mm. I know you can get more powerful cartridges into revolvers. I have owned revolvers in the past. I'm not a super big revolver guy. You'll see as this channel goes on, I'm mostly a Glock guy. So I'm a big fan of the Glock 29. As far as philosophy of use, how do I like to carry the 29? I'm going to start out with my most boring one and then hopefully just try to shed some light on some other things with you guys. So this is the first way I started carrying the Glock 29 was in just kind of a normal Kydex holster. It's got the wing on there to help pull the grip in for concealment. I put a wedge on there. But this is pretty solid. It's got the whatever those really strong clips are that if you don't have one, you're a total loser now. I put some of those on there. I built this, well, I put the clips on there, so you built it. I put the clips on there 2 or 3 years ago. I've been carrying the 29. Most of my carry experience has been with the Gen 4, though, of course. This Gen 5 is pretty new. But this is decent. You know, if you're going to carry appendix, this is, you know, probably the way to go. I forget the name of this holster. I think it was Muddy Creek Tactical, I think was the name of it. But it was kind of hard to find a good appendix Kydex holster for the Glock 29/30. They're the same size, so one would work for the other. But this is actually a really good holster. If you like Kydex, if you like appendix, hard to beat. More recently, though, I have been getting into leather holsters. I know it's kind of not the cool guy thing, but leather holsters are awesome. If you've never had a leather holster before, if you've only been Kydex your whole life, I would encourage you to try a leather holster. This one is from Richie's Leather Maker. It's nothing super special. I really like these clips, or rather buttons, that just snap into place on your belt there. It makes it super convenient to take it off and on. You don't have to do the weird, you know, serpentine thing through your belt loops there. You just put your belt on, put these over, snap them in, and you're ready to go. This thing is awesome. It doesn't collapse. You know, I used to think, oh, I can't get a leather holster. It's going to collapse when I draw it. We'll put it back in there and it'll be terrible and I'll shoot myself or something, you know. But it's got this reinforced extra piece of leather up there. And Richie's holsters are just super sturdy. Most people don't know about them. There really aren't that many like videos about them or anything on social media. It's kind of quiet, but this one is for the Glock 30. It'll fit the Glock 29 because they're the exact same size. So this strong side is one I really enjoy. Something else that's a little bit outside the box that I have been enjoying for couple years now is the Galco shoulder holster rigs. If you've never had a shoulder holster before, oh my goodness, this thing is so comfortable. Obviously you've got to have a cover garment unless you're going to open carry, and if you open carry using a shoulder holster, people will probably think you're crazy. I wouldn't. I like seeing people open carry out in public. Actually, it gives me warm fuzzy feelings. I know it bothers some other people, but this Galco holster is amazing. You know, obviously it's more of a winter type carry, but you can carry your firearm in there, and it buckles in nice and secure. Carry your firearm in there, and you can carry 2 spare mags. You got your little mag pouch holder. It's awesome. Something I forgot to show you is I usually do, if I'm carrying strong side, I will also go ahead and carry some extra magazines. This also comes from Richie's Leather, and again, it just kind of snaps in there. This one says for the 21. So that's something else with the Glock 29 is it will hold the, like all Glocks, you can go up to the next bigger size gun with the magazines as well. So this is not a Glock 21 magazine because it has the full-size 10mm, full-size 45 ACP. This is the Glock 20 magazine. So you can, well, you got to take that one out, don't you? It'll fit right in there. And now you got 15 plus 1 of 10 millimeter in this nice compact little package. Just awesome. So that is my Glock 29. And those are the reasons I like it. And that's how I carry it. We'll do another firearm here shortly. Thank you guys.